Alright, I'm going to do this video with the utmost intention of trying to be nice. Because I know majority of my content is bashing on MAGA, mostly. But I want to take a look at a couple videos, and then I'm going to talk about a third one. Because what we really need to do is we really need to delve into the mindset of why we're here and what these people think. And when I'm referencing MAGA here, I'm talking about the really, really hardcore ones, the people that are still fully on board, not the people that are just looking to troll, not the people that are just like, I'm a libertarian, which is just Republican light or whatever. No, I'm talking about deep-rooted, the fuckers that got us here. So we're going to take a look at this first clip. We're going to talk a little bit, and we'll watch the second one.
You know, at this point, they're only sticking with Trump because to not stick with him makes them a liberal in their minds. They think if I don't side with everything that Trump is doing, I'm a liberal. Like, being a liberal is the worst thing someone could be.
All right, so first things first. To Scurv's point, correct. That has been one of the main missions of this administration since 2015 when he first went on the campaign trail. Painting a clear and obvious enemy. Doesn't really matter what it is. Doesn't really matter how actual bad they are. Getting something and getting people to focus and think that there's nothing worse than being one of the enemy. All right, now we're going to take a look at clip number 2. Then we're going to talk about a third video, which I'm gonna tag the creator at the bottom to go and watch, because it's insane to watch, but there's something to it.
It's crazy to watch people see something unhinged, and you watch. I love now in this, especially this in Trump too, the gear turn moment where someone has to figure out why they like this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what if you lost your community over it? What if you didn't get to keep your identity? What if changing your opinion on this meant that you lost the people that you go to these rallies with, and you lost that sense? And it's
all right. So two pretty interesting thought patterns. This one particularly is kind of talking about like a gear turning moment for people when they see something happen, and they're trying to find a way to both process it and somehow then turn it back around, no matter how bad it is, to say that it's actually good. And the last part of that is just to talk about how it's more the team mentality, right? That's where the cult part comes in. You don't want to lose all those people, and that's where we're going to go a little bit further into it. But I want to talk about the third video. I don't want to, put clips in here because watching the video in its entirety is very well worth it. And it's a video from Good Trouble from his live the other night. And really what happened was, he pulled a trapdoor on somebody and, showed them a video of something and said, this is a protester driving a truck through a line of police officers. And the guy was like, oh man, that's horrible. And he was like, well, is it okay to, do what happened in Minneapolis? And he was like, no, yeah, it's fine. That's what they should do. It's police, and they're trying to protect themselves. And then he goes, what if I actually told you what it really is? And it's one police officer, and those are all protesters. Do the protesters then have the same rights as the police to engage the same way that fucking ICE person did in Minneapolis? And literally, in an instant, he turned around and said, well, are they in the middle of the road? Why are they there? Instantaneous to go from, yes, there is a right to do this, and then just to change people. Literally the exact same thing, but just to say, oh, actually, it's the opposite of what I said, and truly and heartily changing their opinion verbatim. And really what this comes down to is the sunken cost fallacy. We see this a lot in like gambling addiction, right? You spend $100 and you lose it, and you think, if I spend another 100, I can possibly win that 100 back and we'll be all fine, only to lose another 100 and think, well, if I spend this 100, I can now recoup the other 200, and so on and so on and so forth. That is almost the very same thing that we see from MAGA as a whole. They have invested so much of their life into every single bit of what we're in right now, and making their entire identity about a person, that to give up on that now is to basically throw away an investment, regardless of good or bad. That's what they think. They think I have invested this time, this money, this energy into being right and being on top. And now that it's coming crashing down, I'm doubling, I'm tripling, I'm quadrupling down, because there is nothing worse to a human being. It does not matter if you're left or right or black or white or old or young. There is nothing worse to a human being than having to deal with the fact that they are wrong about anything. It doesn't matter who it is, but being wrong about something is one of the things that people will avoid more than anything, because your sense of self-pride and your body almost won't let you do it. That's why we lie. That's why we do some of these things, because we're too afraid to just be in the wrong. We have to find some way to tell ourselves that no matter what we did, set of rules, and I did the wrong thing, and then you confront me about it, I will lie to then get out of that, to say, no, I'm the right one. I'm correct. This is how human beings function. And unfortunately for these people, it is only going to get worse and worse and worse.